Hi everyone. How are you? Are you good? Super? Okay. My name is Israel Guerrero. I'm representing today Blue Hill Mining and Blue Hill Foundation. And we're going to talk and we're going to speak a little bit about STO. I don't know if you're familiar with this concept. It has been very trendy these last months because it's, in my opinion, a perfect relationship between the real and traditional financial world and the fancy and attractive cryptocurrency world, right? I don't know if you know the difference between the traditional ICOs and STOs, but basically, if we can give it with bullet points, we could say that an ICO it's an offer of tokens. ICO means initial coin offering, and it's an offering of tokens that represent utility. Users buy tokens just to, let's say, get a discount or get a service in arrears. So it's a way to participate into a project from the point of view of utility. It's a non-regulated market. That's very attractive for a lot of people, but not for institutional investors all the time. Why? Because it has high volatility, okay? We have seen so many coins, so many ICOs that they didn't success because, I mean, it's business world, you know, not all the ideas succeed. So STO, it's like, I could say that it's like an evolution of the ICOs because it represents value. It's like participating into the value of the token. Okay, it's STO means security token offering. The word security means a lot, at least for investors, right? Everybody's looking for securities, looking for like a guaranteed environment. So it's a value token offering instead of a new utility. It has legal rights, which is very important to feel secure about the investment. It is regulated, or it's being regulated. This is pretty new. It's very new. These last months, all these industries is being developed, but right now it's very attractive. And the most important thing is that mostly they're asset backed. So there's something that is backing the investment. In this case, it's one of a kind token. Why? Because it's asset backed with the co-ownership of the Blue Hill mine. So it has a powerful background or a powerful back. We have powerful advisors too and partners. And what is this Blue Hill mine? Okay, this Blue Hill mine, it's a very powerful or very big mine. As you see, it's 7 times the size of principally of Monaco. So it's huge, okay? And we have been researching, so the company has been researching for 8 years, geological studies. It has minerals, very important minerals, and very attractive minerals at this time, like gold, nickel, cobalt, and copper. Many of them are used for cell phones and electric cars and motorcycles, so it's very high demand minerals. The location is between China and Russia. This mine is in Mongolia. And the average value, and this value, I will explain a little bit about this value because it's a very conservative numbers. This value, it's according to a 2017 drilling, only in the 10% of the mine. So we have another 90%, and actually, it's not even the deep as we want. It was just the first stage. So we are in an early stage, in an early season. And basically, this is the Blue Hill mine. This is the asset that is backing the token, okay? So technically, we could say that you are, when you buy this token, you are buying the ownership of the mine. Okay, Blue Hill Foundation. What is Blue Hill Foundation? It's pretty much the pre-STO. Where we are right now, we are in this pre-STO. And maybe somebody is asking, why a pre-STO? This is powerful enough or is big enough to do it directly or go directly to the market? Well, the pre-STO makes sense for some reasons. First, we need new drillings to international standards. As I said, we basically did drillings, but just in the surface. We need to go a little deeper, and just with what we started, it's very valuable. It has a big value. But if we go further, we maybe can find more stuff, right? We need to face the regulatory process for the STO. As we said, we want to be fully regulated. We want to be an STO, but we have to pass this season first because we need to pass all that regulatory process to generate a bridge to asset-backed tokens in a preferred price. Of course, when we are validated, when we are institutional, of course, it's not going to be for everyone. There is maybe not opportunity for a lot of us to participate into this project. It's going to be more for like institutional investors, banks, etc. So basically, it's a gateway to the Blue Hill Mining STO and aim our retail investors. How we make it? We launch a token based on the ERC20 standard. Okay, this token is called BHF, Blue Hill Foundation. And it's, as we said, it's coming with the co-ownership of the mine, so it's backed us, okay? It's exchangeable for the BHM token. So this token will become the fully regulated token, the fully STO token in the future, okay? This token sale ends the 31st of August, okay? So we are about to, I mean, it's about 2 months. We're going to close this season, this primarily season, where we're selling this token. What is the interesting the price? If we calculate the maths, the value of the land, the ground, the mine, and we split it, and we divide it into the tokens that we're offering, the total supply, which is 700 million, the real price today is 45 cents. It's a big difference between 45 cents and 6 cents. That's the reason I think it's an opportunity, right? We want to raise 4.9 million. That's our hard cap, but we already reached our soft cap, which was 625,000 tokens. So we already know that the project is going definitely to the market because we already are working on it. But we want this amount for those reasons that we said before. Why an STO? Okay, what's going to happen after the 21st of August? We finalize the pre-STO. We already sold the BHF tokens. All the early investors, they got that price. And then we're going to go to the regulated process, and we're going to go to a regulated season, okay? So why we do an STO after the pre-STO? We need to launch the drilling program. We want to do research over the other 90% of the surface area. We want to keep going, to keep starting that mine that everybody's saying that it's in a very particular area of the world where other mines are definitely successful. We need to planning and tender of the mine exploitation. We need to explode it. We want to put the mine in such a place, in such a momentum to get explode. And we want to develop the Blue Hill platform. We want to develop a blockchain platform to do a fair trade platform to interchange different minerals with the guarantees that it's a fair play. You know, it's healthy. You know, we are not doing child labor and all that stuff. You know that in this industry, there many times we find some problems. And we want to list Blue Hill Mine into Toronto stock market. We already are doing all the paperwork and everything to really launch this way. So we know what we're doing with this and aim at institutional investors. So at this point, after the 31st of August, institutional investors are going to come to the project. So what type of token are we going to have? We're going to have an asset-backed regulated token, which is very fancy, which is very good for the cryptocurrency world because not all the currencies have the possibility or they have the ability to say that they're at regulated stage. Back with the co-ownership of the mine, this token is going to be available until the second quarter of 2020, and the hard cap is a little more than 38 millions, okay, minus the BHF token sales. Of course, the price is going to be different. Institutional investors are going to buy this token for 14 cents, which is a huge difference between the 6 cents that we can get it now, okay? And then, from the second quarter of 2020, we're going to go to the token exchange. What price? The real price. We are not inventing, we are not creating the price. That's the real price, and I repeat, conservative price. Only with the surface, only with the studies that we have, That would be the price, and that's the price that we're gonna use to go to the market. We're gonna get listed into crypto markets, an exit price. Buyback plan until 30 bucks. What the company is gonna do basically is they're gonna use the profits, because we're gonna explode the mine with extending licenses to other companies. All these profits are gonna be used to go to the market. The company's gonna go to the market and rebuy the tokens. And they're gonna burn them. So it's going to be less supply and more demand. Price goes up. Finally, Blue Hill platform, the platform that I speak before. So that's the recap. Now, until the 31st of August, 6 cents. Institutional investors, after the 31st of August, 45 when we get listed, and a buyback plan to go to $30 and go to the stock market in Toronto. That's pretty much the plan. We have a stand over there if you want more details. We have all the team. I'm just a speaker, but we have our professional team just to help you out in case you need. Thank you very much.